Good morning, everybody. How are you today? It is Thursday. Thursday. Can you believe that? Wow, that's kind of weird. I went over to my Twitch channel and it doesn't seem to be showing that it's airing over here. So let me just check and see. Maybe I forgot to put it on Twitch today. That would not be good, would it? Well, it says that it's here, so okay, well we'll get that figured out. Let's turn emote only off over here. So if anybody wants to talk over on that side of the uh, universe, you can. Here it is. It is now playing. So looks like we're doing good on everything here. Let's go over to YouTube and like, share it to the universe of Twixdom or Twitter or X as other people may know it. And let's let them know that I am live. And let's type in our Twitch channel here just so that people know that I'm also over there. And we will post this. Yes, got a Twitter DM from the hubby this morning saying, "Do you have phone service?" We have AT&T, and I'm like, "I don't know. I haven't called anybody." And so apparently there's a nationwide AT&T outage. Um, I'm not really sure. I just was over doing my stuff on Twix and noticed that there's a lot of trendings of SOS only, US cellular, etc., etc. So, yeah, I'm sure a lot of people are not happy this morning. Um, so, since there's no data, also, hubby might not be able to. Um, be able to be in the chat today, which we're gonna miss him, but, that is why. So, let's, go ahead. I'm gonna put a poll up real quick, before I forget. I like this Tex Avery character best: Bugs Bunny, Daffy Duck, Porky Pig, or Elmer Fudd. So there we go. There is our poll, and I will now get to the chat. We have Corey Cochran, good morning. May miss the first half of the show. Have a great day, all. Well, I appreciate you being here for any half of the show. So thank you so much for that. And I hope that your day has started off well. We have Snortopupus Cuber saying hello, humans and other critters. Hello to you. Um, also, Sci-Fi Mommy saying a morning to everybody. And we say good morning back to you. SiriBot and Stream Elements are over on the Twitch side, keeping me company over there. And it's Thursday. Yes, it is. And yes, happy Friday Eve. Oh, it's a huge on all carriers. Wow. Wow. Let's see how the world functions without being able to communicate on cell phones. Um, I will be honest with you, I probably would not have even noticed that it was gone. I do not call a lot of people. So, yes, apparently on my phone, um, my husband's phone isn't working, but he could call me. He called me from a landline and my phone actually worked. Um, and I don't know. I don't know. It's very weird. Um, but I hope everybody's safe out there with that. And if you have to use your cell phone, I hope that for you it works. So that was the excitement this morning. Um, I went to bed fairly early last night. I had a couple nights ago did a late night stream with Dadman, and I am paying for it. I am paying for it. I am still tired today. And we have Phil TMNT. Hello. How are you? How are you? AT&T, all telephones troublesome. Yeah. If I could live without a phone, I would. I would, but I have too many family that are not in the near vicinity. Hello, masters. How are you today? Um, good morning. Any news from Dad Man and Dad Ma'am? Um, no, we're just hanging in there. Dad Man doesn't have a phone today because of all the cell phone carry outages here. But Grand Grandma Man Walking seems to be doing pretty good. Today is her birthday, so we are going to go um, and have a little birthday celebration for her later this evening. So, and let's see, we have Grand Blues, Wendigo, Coach Dragon. Hello, hello to you. Um, your favorite Tex Avery character was it? Listen, Marvin the Martian. I only had 4 spots. I should have put Marvin the Martian. We're celebrating your birthday today. Think you can cash in your senior citizen discount at 28? Well, happy birthday to you. Um, and thank you so much. I will convey the wishes to Grandma Man Walking. Um, so, yes, it started off an interesting day, getting all these uh, DMs from the hubby. I'm like, why is he DMing me? And like with all the outages, but we'll be fine. It is 8 minutes past the hour, 10:08 in my neck of the woods, which is the East Coast of the United States. And I think we're going to go ahead and just jump in to doing birthdays. So, to do that, I must be able to show the screen, which I didn't get set up because my brain is like in another, I don't know where it's at today. It's, and first off, here we go. I once again wish Phil TM&T a happy birthday today. Happy birthday to you. I wish Grandma Man Walking a happy birthday today. Happy birthday to you. And Masters is wishing a happy birthday. Um, Herr Herrlichen Glock Glück Glückwunsch, Feliz cumpleaños, and happy birthday, Oma Dadman. would have would have would have would have twerked your way. Would I believe you meant to say twerked, but I would have twerked my way in, but didn't want to risk my hip going out. Oh, goodness gracious. So birthdays, happy birthdays to all. Today is February 22nd, um, a Thursday in the year of 2024. And these are people who are celebrating birthdays or it is their birthday anniversary today. So our first one is da, 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 George Washington. He died at 67 years old. He is one of the founding fathers of the United States. He served as commander in chief of the Continental Army during the Revolutionary War, and then he was inaugurated as the first U.S. president on April 30th, 1789. He turned down the opportunity to run for a third term as president. He oversaw a smooth transition in which his vice president, John Adams, was elected to office. His legacy as commander at Valley Forge, Yorktown, and Boston were honored in 1917 when an asteroid was named after him, the 1886 Washingtonian asteroid. George, your former neighbor. So, yes, you're not quite that old. Not quite that old. George Washington, where are the people when you need them? I don't know. I don't know. Our next person is Drew Barrymore, 49 years old. She's an American actress, producer, talk show host, and author. She's a member of the Barrymore family of actors. She achieved fame as a child actress with her breakout role in E.T. the Extraterrestrial. This was followed by a highly publicized childhood marked by drug and alcohol abuse. She released an autobiography, Little Girl Lost, which became a New York Times bestseller. She starred in films Charlie's Angels, Poison Ivy, Boys on the Side, Batman Forever, Scream, and Ever After, which I think they just used her. It was just so wonderful in Scream, how her character. It just knocked everybody for a loop. Kill the big actress in one of the first scenes of the movie. She also played in Ever After, and she was in three Adam Sandler movies: The Wedding Singer, 51st Dates, and Blended. Other films she's been in are Firestarter, Donnie Darko, Whip It, which was her directorial debut, and Grey Gardens, which she won a Screen Actors Guild and a Golden Globe. She was in the Netflix series Santa Clarita Diet, and she currently hosts a syndicated talk show, The Drew Barrymore Show. She's a founder of the production company Flower Films and launched a range of cosmetics under the Flower banner. It has grown to include perfume, hair products, and eyewear. She has other business ventures, including a range of wines, homeware, and clothing. She is a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame, and she is the first ever Chief Gifting Officer for Etsy, which started in January of 2024. What is a Chief Gifting Officer, you ask? Well, it is someone who basically is on it. Well, for her, it's on Etsy, who is saying, "These are gifts that I recommend that you buy." That that's it. So George Washington lived just 4 miles down the road from you when you were a cub, and every time he saw you, he said, "Get off my land, squatter." Oh, good. Snortapoopus, snortapoopus. How many days until Polar Bear Day when we have to buy you gifts? Our next birthday is Steve Irwin. He died at 44 years old. He was known as the crocodile hunter, and his catchphrase, "Crikey." He was an Australian zookeeper, conservationist, television personality, a wildlife educator, and an environmentalist. He achieved international fame with his wife Terry with the television series The Crocodile Hunter. They also did Croc Files, The Crocker Hunter Diaries, and New Breed Vets. They co-owned and operated the Australia Zoo, which was founded by Steve's parents in Beerwah, Queensland. They have 2 kids, and in 2006, Irwin died from an injury caused by a stingray while filming an underwater documentary in the Great Barrier Reef. Numerous parks, zoos, streets have been named after him. The vessel My Stephen Irving, the snail species Crikey stervin irwini, was was named. There was an asteroid 57567 Crikey. They've all been named in his honor, and the Irwin family still continues to operate the Australian Zoo. And let's see. Oh, wait, let me do something real quick. Ragnar, let me pop up this. Whoops, that's not the one I want to do. You know, Twitch has a blue, purple logo, and so does Yahoo Mail. And so I sometimes go to open up Twitch and I end up opening up Yahoo Mail instead. Let's open this up so we can see this. Let's make sure that's turned down. And we have our chat. Okay, so here we go. I hope this is working. Let's pop this right here. We have so let's see. We have Ragnar Sebison. Hello, hello. How are you today? Emily, hello, hello. We have B from O. Drew had a really fun character in that movie, Whip It. It is a derby movie. I might have to watch that. I love roller derby. Um, it's very fun. We actually have a roller derby club here, and I love it in all the parades. They participate in it, and it's really really fun. So, Steve Irwin. Our next person is Julie Walters, 74 years old. She gained like kind of like her second fame, her for her role as the okay, my mouth is not wanting to work. As the matriarch of the Weasley family in the Harry Potter films. She originally rose to stardom for her performance in Educating Rita, which I saw and I thought was really good many, many years ago. She also plays Rosie in the movie Mamma Mia and Mrs. Bird in the 2014 film Paddington. She's a recipient of 4 British Academy Television Awards, 2 British Academy Film Awards, 2 International Emmy Awards, a Golden Globe Award, and an Olivier Award. Julie Walters, 74 years old today. I have to translate. I do not know what that means. I wonder if there's a way. Uh, Let me try something here. I'm doing fine. I, I did not know what that meant. I just translated it and I figured it out. I am doing fine, Ragnar. How are you doing today? Our next person is Robert Wadlow. He passed away at 22 years old. He was known as Alton the Giant or the Giant of Illinois. He was an American man. Rec- is in the Guinness Book of World Records as the tallest person in recorded history. He was born and raised in Alton, Illinois. He was 8 foot 11.1 inches, which is 2.72 meters, and his weight reached 439 pounds or 199 kilograms. And that was at his death at the age of 22. He had a condition that was called hypertrophy of his pituitary gland, which resulted in an abnormally high level of human growth hormone. And when he was in elementary school, they had to build him a specialized desk. Robert Wadlow passed away at 22 years old. And Stoner says, I'm 11 feet tall. I used to call him Shorty. And Ragnar says, I am doing well so far. I'm just a little tired because I didn't sleep well last night, but now I'm home and off of work. Yay! I understand not sleeping well. I hope you can get some good rest tonight. Um, Sometimes once you get behind in your sleep, it's kind of hard to catch up. It's like you need to sleep 24 hours, but then you have work and stuff you have to do, and it just never catches up. Our next person is James Blunt. He's a singer, songwriter, musician. He's released 7 albums and has sold over 20 million records worldwide. Um, After serving as an officer in the British Army, he rose to fame in 2004 with the release of his debut album, Back to Bedlam. It achieved worldwide fame with the single You're Beautiful and Goodbye My Lover. His second album, All the Lost Souls, released in 2007, reached #1 in 12 countries. And as I said, he went on to release 5 more albums here. It's 4:21 there in the evening. I get would 4 would 4:21 p.m. still be considered afternoon? When does evening actually start? Does evening start at 5 p.m.? 6 p.m.? Very curious. Hmm. I'm sure there's some specific breakout when you say good morning and when it's good afternoon and when it's evening. I don't know. But I hope that you can get some rest soon, um, and that it's good, just and revigorating, getting your energy back. And Sci-Fi Bombi's over on the Twitch side. We're doing Emote Central. We have Happy Anniversary, Waving Bear, Seal, Robot, uh, Pink Elephant. Let's see, Pink Elephant, a polar bear, a duck, a couple dragons, and a clown. Very nice. Very nice. Julius Irving, Dr. J, an American former professional basketball player. He's 74 years old today. He kind of he helped legitimize the American Basketball Association. Um, and he was the best known player in that league when it merged with the NBA in the 76 season. So before there what used to be just the NBA, the ABA and the NBA, and they merged to become one. And here are some of his accomplishments. While in the American Basketball Association, he was a 2-time champion, a 2-time playoff MVP, a 2-time MVP, a 5-time All-Star, a 4-time All First Team, a All Defense First Team, and All Rookie First Team. That was while in the ABA. In the NBA, he was a champion, an MVP, 11-time All-Star, 2-time he was in the All-Star game. 5 times he was an All-NBA First Team. He was in the 35th, 50th, and 75th NBA Anniversary Team. His number 32 was retired by the Brooklyn Nets. Um, his 6 was retired by the Philadelphia 76ers. His 32 was retired by the University of Massachusetts Minutemen. And also in the NBA, he became a three-time ABA scoring master. During his 16 seasons as a player, none of his teams ever missed the postseason. It means they always um, made the playoffs. He is the eighth highest scorer in ABA NBA history with 30,026 points. He was well known for slam dunking from the free throw line in slam dunk contests and was the only player voted most valuable player in both the ABA and the NBA. That's why I kind of picked this picture of him slam dunking because that's what he was kind of known for. And let's see, we have some people here in the chat. And to Sci-Fi Mommy's comment of "I hope you get some rest." He goes, "Yes, I do it because otherwise I won't be able to physically stream today because I'm looking forward to my stream." Well, rest, rest. Okay, there is a what are they? Emote war. Uh, so we got Slimer, lots of Slimers. Let me go look over here. We have a bunch of Slimer time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. We have like 15 times Slimer, a uh, Ghostbuster uh, vehicle. And what you gonna do? And let's see. And he goes, it's me, Masters. Please like and sub to his Twitch. I will put his Twitch channel out there in a moment. And we have Ragnar Rolos, Vintage Adventures, yay! And a bunch of emotes. And we have Subi720 saying hello. Hello to you. Um, and there we go. Let me find this channel here real quick and put this link out. I always like looking because I don't always I think there's a way you can do it, without having to look, but I'm not sure yet. I think there's a code or something you could do, but, I don't know how to do that yet. So I have to do it the old-fashioned way of actually searching for the person, and, then I will, do that. I believe this is the channel, and we will put this over here in there we go. The one time I would just type in the name, um, I would type it on wrong or do something like um, and Sci-Fi loves the emojis. Emojis. Oh my gosh. I'm very tired this morning. Emojis. Blah blah blah. And Rolo just followed Mombi's channel. Yay, very good. Thank you, thank you. Um, and since we've had I think we're going to pop this one in here too. Sci-Fi Mombi's channel. Go over there and show some love and support there. And let's see, do we have? I don't know if there's anyone else that streams can get, I'll get Ragnar's over there. Um, we have a birthday boy today, and we're going to um, I'm going to put his link out there. So for his birthday today, go over there and subscribe to his channel. It's Phil TMNT. So you can do that. We're doing a little bit of stuff here. So um, Phil TMT, and I have one more. Let's see. I don't know if I spelled that right. Nope, I did not. So let me go hunt for it. But yeah, it's um, a Thursday. So let's get some of these people out there so you can like them. We're going to be doing one more here. Um, that's why there's an underscore there. That's why I messed it up. I did have the name spelled right though. And Ragnar will be streaming later after taking a rest. So there is Ragnar's links also. So, okay. So we've got everybody that has been that's been on the chat. We have your links out there for everybody to go over there and support them. I love the fact that they come over and support my channel. So I hope that you all can go over there and support them also. You're very welcome. You're very welcome. I sometimes forget to do it. I get involved in the show, and um, and I'm usually a one a one what is it, a one man band, so I'm doing everything and I forget, and I've got to learn how to do some shortcuts with those shout outs. I think there's an easier way to do it, but I'm not 100% sure. So when I learn that one, that will make it so much easier. But you all are very welcome, and thank you all for supporting my channel. So uh, pay it forward. Pay it forward. Our next person is Elodie Young, 43 years old, a French actress. She was known for her roles as Electra in the 2016 second season of Marvel Cinematic Universe Netflix series. Boy, that's a mouthful. Darede- Daredevil, and also in The Defenders. She also played on the Fox series The Cleaning Lady, or still does. I need to make a I need to yes, I need to figure a way to do that. I just go hunt. Usually they're on my drop down history, and I can find them if I type in enough of the correct letters. But yeah. So Elodie Young, Electra in Daredevil. We have Jerry Ryan, 56 years old, an American actress, was best known for her role as former Borg drone 7 of 9 in Star Trek Voyager and Star Trek Picard. She played Sonya Blade in Mortal Kombat Legacy and is also known for her roles on Boston Public, Dark Skies, Shark, Leverage, Body of Proof, and Bosch. Jerry Ryan, 56 years old today. Okay, smorgasbord. What? But the Daredevil Netflix series was good. I guess how much I really love your program while you torture me with MCU on a daily basis, and I'm still here. But Daredevil was a good one. Daredevil was a good one. Um, so I kind of didn't quite feel so bad about saying that one. I'm sorry, Masters. And we have James Hong, 95 years old. He's an American actor, producer, and director. He's worked in numerous productions in U.S. media since the 50s, and he's portrayed a variety of roles. He is known as one of the most prolific character actors of all time. By the way, for you guys to know where I get all my information, I get the birthdays from um, famousbirthdays.com, and I do get a lot of my biographies from Wikipedia. It's easier, it's all concise in there. So that is where my source is for most of these. Sometimes I go over to IMDb, which, you know, it's just hard to really find um, concise information about them. So, yes, I get my information from Wikipedia and famousbirthdays.com. He is known as one of the most prolific character actors of all time, James Hung, 95 years old. He starred in the detective series The New Adventures of Charlie Chan, and he also appeared in Hawaii Five-O, the 1969 version, Bonanza, Perry Mason, The Man from U.N.C.L.E., I Spy, and Kung Fu. He also starred in a lot of sitcoms, including Family Affair, Here's Lucy, All in the Family, The Bob Newhart Show, Taxi, Who's the Boss, and Seinfeld. Some of the movies he was in, I mean, he has just been in so much. Uh, was the Sand Pebbles, The World's Greatest Lover, Airplane, Blade Runner, Big Trouble in Little China, Wayne's World 2, and Everything Everywhere All at Once. That's just to name a few. I would be talking all day to name all his movies. He did voice work in films such as Mulan, the Kung Fu Panda franchise, Turning Red, and then TV shows Kung Fu, The Legend Continues, Dexter's Laboratory, Jackie Chan Adventures, Teen Titans, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Star Wars, both the Clone Wars and Rebels, and at the age of 93, he is the oldest to ever receive a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. James Hong, 95 years old. And yes, he was in Revenge of the Nerds too. I just could not list every movie that he was. There were so many. I'm going, oh, I want to put that movie. Oh, I want to put that movie. But I tried to put a kind of a diverse styles of all the movies that he was in. Um, but yes, okay. So USVV, what does that mean? Does that mean something, or did your fingers just type them up? I don't know what that means. I should look it up. Yes, he has had an amazing career. You're so very, very welcome. Ah, okay. I shall remember that. Thank you. That means for everybody out there that doesn't know, it means you're so very, very, very welcome. And you can change it depending on how many V's you put in. Yes, you look, you go, yes. You just look at him and you go, I know, I know you know you've seen him. You might not know his name, but you know the face, and you go, "Oh my gosh, I remember him in," and you can just start naming movies. Scott Phillips is our next person. He's a musician, songwriter, and record producer. He's a drummer, percussionist, keyboardist, and co-founder of the bands Creed, Alter Bridge, and Projected. They've recorded 11 studio albums and 5 live albums throughout all the bands that he's been involved in. Ed Boon. He is one of the co-creators of the highly successful Mortal Kombat video game franchise. He worked at Midway Games for more than a decade and a half, and he also voiced the Yellow Ninja character Scorpion. In 2013, he released Injustice: Gods Among Us. And you are so right, Subi. A good character actor doesn't lack work. You are so right. And they actually were probably work more than the top build. I love good character actors. I agree 100% on that. So Ed Boon, 60 years old today. Guy Mitchell, 72 years old today. Oh, 70-year-olds today. 72 years old when he passed away. He's an American pop singer and actor. He has sold 44 million records, including 6 million selling singles. His best known songs include My Heart Cries for You, Heartaches by the Number, and Singing the Blues. In 1957, he starred in a uh, TV show named after him, The Guy Mitchell Show. He was in a number of films, including Those Redheads from Seattle and Red Garters, and appeared on TV in the NBC Western detective series Whispering Smith, which starred Audie Murphy as Whispering Smith, and the BBC drama Your Cheating Heart. Guy Mitchell passed away at 72 years old. Lord Robert Baden-Powell. Um, he's a British Army officer and writer. Baden-Powell decided to rewrite his military training manual, Aids to Scouting, to suit youth readership. In 1907, he had a help. I'm sorry, my eyes have stopped working. Give me 1 second, please. Okay. He decided to rewrite his military training manual, Aids to Scouting, so that it would be more appropriate for youth. He wanted to test out the book and his ideas, so in 1907 he held a camp. About 20 boys attended. 8 were from a local Boys Brigades company, which was a boys group at the time, and about 12 public school boys, mostly sons of his friends. It went really well, and he decided to write a book on the Scout movement, Scouting for Boys. It was published in 6 installments in 1908, and that is pretty much the start of the Boy Scouts um, organization. Um, it sold approximately 150 million copies. It was the fourth best-selling book of the 20th century, and just spontaneously, um, they formed scout troops around the world, and it became national and international, and that is the start of Boy Scouts and the Girl Scouts. And hello, I am so glad you're here. Thank you so much. Over on the Twitch side, we have Meili Lin, I hope I am pronouncing your name correctly. Welcome to our stream today. We have a poll. I forgot to announce this. We have a poll for all of you over on the Twitch side. Um, we have what is your favorite Tex Avery cartoon character out of these 4? We have Bugs Bunny, Daffy Duck, Porky Pig, or Elmer Fudd. So who do you like best out of those 4? Um, and if you're on the Twitch side and want to vote, you can just type it in the chat and I will account it also. So we have right now 7 people watching on YouTube. Thank you guys so much. And on the Twitch side, We have 6 people watching. Wow, thank you so much. Um, Bugs Bunny is the only one I know. Well, then that works. That works. So we will add a Bugs Bunny to our poll. I'm so glad you're here. That makes me it makes me happy when somebody new comes in to the chat. The way we do our show is we just kind of talk and we talk about people's birthdays who are today, and then we'll do some silly memes, and then we'll talk about celebrations. So we're on our actually our last birthday person today, who is Kyle McLaughlin. 60 years old. He's an American actor that's best recognized for the television series Twin Peaks. He's done films Dune, Blue Velvet, The Doors, The Flintstones, Showgirls, and he was the voice of Riley's father in Inside Out. He was in television series Sex and the City, Desperate Housewives, How I Met Your Mother, and How I Met Your Father, Portlandia, and Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. So Kyle McLaughlin, 60 years old today. So those are our birthday celebrations today. If it is, um, I love the Flintstones. I do too. I love the Flintstones. I think they're just so funny. I agree with you totally on that. Um, so those are our birthdays today. If it's your birthday today, I wish you a happy one. Um, If you're watching this in the future and your birthday's today, I wish you a happy birthday in the future. So, thank you all so much for being here. We are now going to do our memes. I really don't have anything to transition to. I just found these memes so funny. So, I'm hoping they work. Now, the first ones are kind of going to be you only had one job. You only had one job and you failed. You only had one job. Put the Oreos in the display. One job. Those aren't Oreos. Is this what? Yes, Bam Bam was my favorite. Bam Bam, yes. I liked Pebbles. I thought she was cute. I didn't like the show when they made them teenagers, though. It wasn't my favorite. So you had one job, juicy bacon. Nope, not juicy bacon. Fresh roasted peanuts. Yes, pour yourself a glass of juicy bacon. Yum. Yum, yum, yum. Yes. I just thought, uh, yeah, watermelon. I love watermelon, but it's not roasted peanuts. Huge green peanuts. That's right. Oops, forgot to change the sign. Strawberries. Even if you couldn't read the words, you can look at the picture. The picture doesn't match the product. Those are blue strawberries. Oh, just one job. You had one job, people. Seedless watermelons. Oh, I bet you when they got them all put in and they looked and they went, "Oh, damn, I put it in the wrong bin. Should I change it?" And they're like, no, no way. I am not doing it. One job, people. saying, "Hi from Dad Man." AT&T still sticks big butt. Okay. Dad, we have AT&T. This in the US, I don't know if it's anywhere else. It's out. We don't have it. He can't communicate. He can't. He's at work. He can't get on. So he asked Yemi to relay this message. But hello, Yemi. I'm so glad you're here today. I'm sorry, and I'm sorry, Dad, man. And Snowdrup's nothing like grilled seedless watermelons on pizza. Yeah. But you have one job. One job. And humans are so silly. Absolutely. Watermelon. I just wish they would yes, recycle bins failures. At least cover the sign. At least cover Thank you for stopping by and letting us know. Bye-bye. Have a good day at work. Yes, that was a yes, they were trying to be good probably and recycle the bins, but at least cover the pitcher or something. But I love this one, watermelon. The cheapest watermelon I've ever seen. I bet you it's not as sweet though. Oh, one job, guys. You only had one job. And this one I love. We're getting to no more one jobs, but I love this one. Boneless chickens. Yes, that watermelon is kind of corny. Yes, it was corny. It's a rather corny watermelon. Whoops. It's a rather corny watermelon. And yes, I agree. That's why I think it's so funny. I love it. I love this one. Chicken fruit. And I love this one. I have to tell my kids about the boneless chickens. I agree. I think this is truth in advertising. Truth in advertising. So true, so true. I don't remember what order these are in. Me, I don't need a grocery cart. 5 minutes later, my hand is full of stuff. Yes, so true. I'm just going in to get one thing. I know now I get a cart no matter what. I just get a cart. Even if I put one thing in the cart and that's it, I don't care. Because usually I get a handful of stuff. Okay, this one, I just think the signage is is just wrong. It's just wrong. And hey, Corey over on the Twitch side and over on YouTube. I'm glad you're back. So we're just going to leave this one. I'm not even going to say anything. I just saw it, and I went, that is so wrong. Stating the obvious. Yes, yes. Yes, sci-fi mommy. That's kind of I went, interesting. Yes, they were Dad Man's relatives. Yes, they were. I love this one. Yeah, this is a duh. But you know, with all the litigation now, they probably had to put that sign up. This project is a peanut. It is a peanut, people. Black grapeless grapes, $1.48 a pound. That was just nuts, yes. And even though peanuts, peanuts are not a nut, it's a legume. Sometimes you feel like a nut, sometimes you don't. Yep. I just think that's so funny. I saw one that said 100% fruit juice, and then it says, "This contains 27% real juice." Oh, goodness. Yes, black grapeless grapes. Okay, thank you. Oh, it's hungry. I'm sorry. I hello, hello, hungry. How are you this morning? I am still recovering from 2 days ago. Um, I will let Dadman know. He might not be able to get them right now because the cell service here has gone wonky. So we will see. I will let him know if he can. We are kind of out of contact right now. If someone is extremely allergic to peanuts, getting close enough to read the sign will be too late. Just the sheer amount of peanuts, it would be too late. I wouldn't even walk into the building. Uh, so yeah, and they have to have them for a reason. I guess because you can't see the humongous pile of peanuts. Somebody would go, "Well, you didn't tell me it had peanuts in it," because they're silly. Yes, I'm recoverating. I am recoverating. I don't know if they have red grapeless grapes or green grapeless grapes for that matter. I have no idea what happened, Hungry. I have no idea. I didn't even know it was down. Yeah, they're all down all over the USA. I had no idea because I don't talk to people on the phone, and I have Wi-Fi, so I could get when I wanted to get on my phone, I could um, I could get on it. Oh, a grapeless grape. Whoops, wait, I did the wrong one. Oh, a grapeless grape? Is that like new Star Wars with no Star Wars in it? Probably, probably. Oh, welcome back. Well, he says, "Hi, my bear buddy. How's it going?" And Ragnar's, "I'm back. I'm so glad you're back." Uh, Yay. Yeah, apparently all of the USA. I just kind of really found out about it before the show started, so I couldn't really research it a lot. So yeah, like 80 or 90% of all cell towers went down. Wow. And Ragnar says hello here too. So, wow. Sweet dreams are made of cheese. Who am I to disagree? I cheddar the world and feta cheese. Everybody's looking for Stilton. I've done this one before, but I just wanted to sing the song. Uh, yes, it's a dad man sign. Oh, so you went to the doctors. You had to get your feet poked at the doctor to make sure they work this morning. LOL. Oh goodness. Oh, it doesn't sound like fun. Oh, he says that's fab to a cheese fan, Mrs. I grin and can bear it. Can bear it. Oh, and they still work. I'm so glad your feet still work, Corey. Um, I do know that if you can get Is it neuropathy? Is that where you lose the feeling in your feet, parts of your body? And that can be really, really bad, because you can step on something and you don't even know it. It's very, very scary. Um, so it was on SOS all night, and that is so Gouda, I don't give a damn about Brie. Yep. Camembert rules over Brie. Cheese war, cheese war, cheese war. I love you from my head to my toes. Oh, it's Valentine's tomatoes. Oh, or as my English friend would say, tomatoes. Now I worked in a convenience store in the South, and my lovely British friend, we had like a little deli there, and some construction workers come in, and they're like, I like, I want a sandwich, and they go, I like some, how did they say it? Well, she goes, would you like to have some tomatoes on that? And they're like, what? And they're like, would you like to have some tomatoes on that? And they couldn't understand what she was saying. And finally I looked at them and said, do you want maters? And they're like, yes. And so they put tomatoes. So I said, yes, they want tomatoes. Oh my goodness. It starts with short, sharp pain. Sometimes it stays that way, and other times it gets worse and you lose feeling. So every 9 weeks, I have to get them poked to make sure it's all good. Oh my goodness gracious! Well, I'm so glad that it seems like it went good today. I'm glad. That's so scary. That is so scary. And yes, this is a very, very clever sign. You say tomato, I say tomato, and I say yuck. Snorterpoopus does not like tomatoes. So she pronounced it correctly. Yeah, well, we don't pronounce things correctly in the South. We pronounce it's a Southern pronunciation. As you all have known, hearing me try to read any other language, even English sometimes, my Southern gets in the way. You're good for now. Very good. I'm so glad. That is so frightening. So it's no different from 20 years ago outside of being older and more beat up, LOL. Snorterpoopus says it would annoy him if he couldn't feel his feet. How would he know that I had my foot in my mouth? Someone did tell you. It's theater and tomatoes. I don't say tomatoes. I do say tomatoes. But yes. Theater. Theater. It drives me crazy when Dadman says that. I say theater. Goat's butter. Who you gonna call? Goat's butter. I don't know if they meant to do that on purpose, but I love it. Who you gonna call? Goat's butter. I would be singing that all around the store. Oh. And sci-fi, Corey says, LOL to Snorterpoopus, and sci-fi says, we have something in common, foot and mouth disease. Yes, open mouth, insert foot. Yes, yes, cinema. It is cinema. Oh, okay, I've actually bought that for someone on my Instacart in the past few months. That's too funny. Snorterpoopus is very flexible. I he goes, "I can have my foot in my mouth, my nose to the grindstone, and my head up my ass at the same time." And Corey says, "That's me as well." And Soda Poops had some goat cheese last week. Mm. I've never had goat's butter before. Very interesting. I wonder what it tastes like. And Corey says, "That's a skill. That is a skill." And goat cheese isn't bad. Goat cheese is fab to Snortopoopas, especially on crackers. Okay, let's see. I don't remember if I have any more. Do I have any more here? Nope, that was my last one. That was the coup de grace. That was the pinnacle. That was the best one out of the lot. Oh, goodness gracious. I keep forgetting we have a poll. Let's check out our poll here. Let's see how we're doing. If you're over on the Twitch side and want to vote and do not have access to YouTube, just let me know and I will put it in. I like this Tex Avery character best. Bugs Bunny, Daffy Duck, Porky Pig, or Elmer Fudd. The lead so far is Bugs Bunny. Then we have Daffy Duck, then Elmer Fudd, and Porky Pig. I should have put Marvin the Martian on there. I don't know why I didn't do that. Snorterpoopus loves fetid cheese too. Oh, yeah. Oh, goodness, goodness, goodness. It's an hour and 7 minutes into the show, 11:07 in my neck of the woods. We have 14 people watching. Wow, thank you all very much. We have 8 people on the YouTube side and we have 8 people on the Twitch side. Well, that makes 16 in my book, but I'm not going to complain. They say 14, 14, 16. I'm happy to have you all here. Um, so, welcome everybody. Uh, it's Thursday, and I tell you, I feel like I'm going on my second day of no sleep. Even though I did go to sleep last night, I probably will go since I can't talk to anyone on the phone. I probably will go to bed after after this and take a nap and really try to get some sleep in. Um, Marvin is my favorite character. I don't know why I didn't put Marvin in. Is Marvin Martian a Tex Avery character? He might not be uh, a Tex Avery character. Let's see. Let's see who created. I just want to know who created him. Chuck Jones created Marvin the Martian, not Tex Avery. That's why he was not on the list. So, Tex Avery created Bugs Bunny and all them, and Marvin the Martian appeared in some uh, film stuff with Bugs Bunny because they were part of Warner Brothers and Looney Tunes. But Chuck, what did I say his name was again? Chuck somebody. Um, I Chuck Jones created Marvin the Martian. Well, I was all of a sudden I was going, hmm. But I do if I had to pick out of all of them, and it wasn't a Tex Avery character, Marvin the Martian would win. But yes. So very interesting. Um, no problem. Marvin the Martian and Wile E. Coyote are my favorites. Uh, yes, the typing was me checking it out, trying to find out the answer. I'm on the search for the answer. I love Wile E. Coyote too, but not a Tex Avery character. Um, just there, so it's so many, and they got kind of mixed in the different like Merry Melodies and Looney Tunes and all that. But yes, we have 13 people watching now. Thank you guys very much for that. And it is now time for our celebrations. Celebrate. Never mind. I need to stop singing. It's just wrong. Wrong, wrong, wrong. It's National Margarita Day. Oh, thank you. Okay, thank you, Hunger Brew. I will absolutely, well, Mrs. Sue B720 has to go collect some boneless chickens from their the chickens that they have that have bones. So go have fun. Bye. Let me know how many eggs you get. I love fresh eggs. I wish I could have a couple chickens. We can actually have a couple chickens, but the big thing is that if we like to travel, then we have to have somebody come and get keep care of the chickens, and that becomes so, um, involved. I don't know if it's worth all the eggs. It might be. And thank you whoops. Thank you very much, Sci-Fi, to like the stream and subscribe. If you haven't, that would be appreciated. I have kind of been stuck at 162. I haven't really done a push for subs. I need to do that to try to get my numbers up. But one day. Um, and yes, Margarita Day, key lime margarita. And I get my celebrations from 3 websites, daysoftheyears.com, nationaltoday.com, and nationaldaycalendar.com. Um, and so that's where I get my information for these celebrations from. And if you ever want to go look up any of those, I do have all the links in I try to put them in every one of the descriptions of the show so that you can go and check it out yourself. And this is from daysoftheyear.com. Transport yourself to a sunny beach with this delicious, refreshing drink that perfectly blends sweet and sour flavors. Cheers. Oh, yeah, I need to celebrate this day. You meant celebrate. Maybe you've already been celebrating. Subi's going to go collect eggs from their chickens. It's morning where Subi is at, and it is time to go do some get some fresh farm eggs. Mm, 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 mm. Yum. So National Margarita Day. Go get yourself a margarita. And if you don't, what is this? Why does this keep? I have a cable and it keeps falling on the floor underneath my feet. It's very annoying. There we go. So go enjoy a margarita today. If you don't drink alcohol, you can get a virgin margarita and they taste just as good. Our next day is why we have our poll today. It is Tex Avery Day. Don't really know why today is picked as Tex Avery Day, but it is. NationalToday.com says, who doesn't love the absurd, ironic, sarcastic, and even occasionally sexual tones of cartoons created by this cartoonist legend? Tex Avery's full name was Frederick Bean Tex Avery, and he spearheaded the creative development of Warner Brothers and MGM Studios. He created iconic cartoons like Looney Tunes and Gold Miner, and developed popular characters such as Bugs Bunny, Daffy Duck, Porky Pig, Elmer Fudd, Droopy, Chili Willy, Red, and Slick McWolf. So text every day. I love you too, sweetie. Celebrate it today by watching some Bugs Bunny cartoons. I like Elmer Fudd. But you've got to watch the old Looney Tunes and stuff because they've kind of done stuff to some of the more recent ones. But watch the old original stuff. It's so much better and funnier. And today is also National Recreational Sports and Fitness Day. Just go outside and have some fun. Find a group of people to do some intramural sports with or community sports. Just get out there, run around, and exercise. Go play a volleyball, dodgeball. No, don't do dodgeball. Dodgeball can hurt you. Kickball. Just go out there and have fun. That's what it's all about. So today is a day to do that. And our memes are from this. I kind of loosely based it on this, a supermarket employee day. I was going to do one about, things that, how, you know, um, stupid things that people say to supermarket employees and stuff like that. But I kind of went another route with the food instead. Because they were so sad. People were so mean to are so mean to employees. Um, Yes, Daffy was hilarious. And Snorter Pooper says, "Celebrate celibacy." Yeah, we probably should. And LOL Snorty, I always preferred Bugs to Mickey. Me too. Daffy was hilarious, but Foghorn Leghorn was my fave. I say. Yes, Foghorn Leghorn. And volleyball is fab. Spike it. And yes, if you can dodge a wrench, you can dodge a ball. I love Dodgeball, the movie. It is so, so funny. Yes, you will have to thank all the supermarket employees today while I'm Instacarting. Yes. So really just thank those people that stock the shelves, that ring you out at the cash register, that the customer service, all the butcher out in the meat department, your deli employees, all of those people work, and they a lot of times they get um, they just don't get the respect. So just say thank you to them today. Or if you don't want to say thank you, you feel goofy doing that, just give them a smile and be nice to them. That's a big thing. Uh, Rip Torn, the best part of the dodgeball film. Yes, yes. And we have Jeremy 5 Russia approved. Hello, hello. Oh no, you cannot thank the self checkout machine. No, you really can't. Well, you can, but people don't get it. But smile at the other employees that are around. Um, yes, not a very appreciated job. And it's National Chili Day. Whether you like it spicy or mild, with peanuts, with beans or without, today is a day to enjoy a delicious bowl of chili. And there are many ways you can enjoy chili. You can add chili to a hot dog or to a hamburger and create a chili dog or chili burger. You could put it on fries with cheese, chili cheese fries. You can make the ultimate baked potato by stuffing it with chili. You can do a Frito pie that's made with spaghetti noodles. We also used to do this thing where you would we'd buy the bags of Fritos. We called it Camp Chili. And you would open up the Frito bag and then you put the chili and cheese or whatever you want in it and mix it up and eat it right out of the bag. That was so much fun. Yes, peanut chili. It's a vegan version of chili. Well, a vegan version would just be without meat. You just have chili beans, but um, Yeah, yes, I don't know why I said peanuts. My mind is like, and, sci-fi Yummo chili, and Hungry Boy made a chili yesterday with lots of meat, so yay, and you had a bowl an hour ago, yummy, yummy, and you don't forget the cumin for chili. And, instead of just self-checkouts, Walmart I'm sure that's what in reference to, Walmart will be requiring customers to unload the delivery trucks from now on, cutting down even more payroll expenses. Oh, yes, yes, yes. So National Chili Day, go enjoy a bowl of chili. Mm, mm, mm. Play More Cards Day. Do you remember when you played cards with your family and friends and how fun it was? Sometimes it got a little competitive, I'm sure. It did with us, but it just was so much fun. So today is the day to grab some friends and families, a deck of cards, and indulge in some fun and maybe a little healthy competition. Oh, wait, funny card story. Speak loud enough so they can hear.
Funny card story
Can
from my friend.
speak louder.
Funny card story that my friend told me, right? Um, okay, so he was playing Uno with some friends on like computer. That counts too because it's a
Yes,
card game
you're right.
on the computer. But he was playing Uno. Or was it Monopoly? I think I confused it with Monopoly. Never
Oh,
mind.
never mind.
That's
Never mind.
fine.
I
Because
remember.
I still count it because like you use cards in there.
I remember playing poker and blackjack. We played things like war, slapjack, and we have a lot of card games now that we play some different ones. Avocado, muffin time, sushi go. We play lots of different. And boy, at Snorter Poopa says hello, Ang. I've never played canasta. It was fun until some relatives wanted to play strip poker. Don't even like seeing them in their clothes. Also played Marvel card games from '78. I do not know that one. Canasta, gin rummy, um, and Hungry Boy says, "Hola to the mighty Ang." Thank you, Ragnar, for hanging out, and thank you for lurking, and I hope you have some, delicious food. You have a good one. I will see you later. Cribbage, that's a fun I should have done card games. That would have been a good poll. There's too many card games. I took and started, buying, um, in the recent years, card games to play, just different kinds of games. Um, and boy, there's so much well, they're easier to carry to store. They're easier to take camping. I'm sorry, I just got the hiccups. They're easy to take camping and stuff like that. But we have had some fun games. Snap was one that we played. I can't even remember them all, but I love playing with cards. And it could be so many different games. We had one that was called, Avocado. We have one that's, a a peach game. Um, I don't enjoy card games, but I found four-dimensional tiddlywinks to be challenging. Okay. Uh, it had reprints of the game he was talking about to Snortopoopas was it had reprints of classic art plus a simple but clever game method. I used to play a game as a kid. It was called Authors, and they were the cards, and it had names of books, and you had to get the set that that from one author. And boy, I used to remember a bunch of um, authors and the books they read and written, and I don't remember. There were a lot of classic books. I don't remember them now. I wish we still had that game. That was a fun game. And we also have World Yoga Day, so, um, you can get a lot of health benefits from yoga. Um, it's been around for thousands of years. It involves doing different poses to help strengthen your muscles, stretch out your muscles, help with your breathing and your concentration. It also provides, um, just a lot of benefits, stress relief, um, just more flexibility, so many different things. But it is World Yoga Day. And anybody that was in the United States, while would remember this, Woolworths. Woolworths was a, store, and today is Woolworths Day because it celebrates the Woolworths 5-cent store. Um, it was just a pioneering, um, thought at that time, and it allowed, um, regular people to be able to afford items. So that is Woolworths Day. World Yoga Day is enjoyed as the early '80s aerobicized show by many. LOL. Yes. Yes. National Walking the Dog Day. Yes, there are still Woolworths around. Yes. And Woolworths lunch counters had decent food. Mhm. I don't know when, Woolworths kind of went out of vogue here in the United States. I think I vaguely remember them. I'm not 100% sure. I might have just remembered them from a store or from other things. I'm just not 100% sure. Walk the dog. Who will walk the bear? Some of these days, they're so obvious what they are. It's like, okay, it's National Walking the Dog Day. What else can you say, right? Go walk your dog if you have one. Take him for a walk, but make sure that you bring water for yourself and also for your dog. A lot of people forget that dogs get thirsty, and you need to make sure they stay hydrated also. And if you're walking on a surface that's hot, you can buy little footies for your dogs because their paws do burn. And I've walked on a hot sidewalk and I have blistered the bottom of my feet. So, think of that when you're walking your dog, if, um, especially if you're walking on pavement. You can buy little f- doggy shoes, and um, it help them not burn their feet. So when you walk your dog, remember things like that. Woolies was the biggest supermarket here until yesterday when the head exec quit suddenly. The stocks plunged by billions of bucks. Wow. Yep, that will happen. Penny, well, yes, you sound like you are. My condolences to the family of the funeral you're attending, and thank you for leaving the show open. Um, Bye bye. National Cook a Sweet Potato today. National Cook. Okay. Go go cook a sweet potato. What can you say? I just think that's so funny. You should try to walk barefoot on blacktop in Arizona in the summer when it's 111 now. I walked on a I walked on a blacktop in Florida in the middle of summer, and I literally was on that blacktop for maybe 5 seconds, and my bottom of my feet were blistered up. So, yeah, don't do it, people. Don't do it. Oh, okay. It says, "Walk the dog. Who will walk the bear?" And then Hungry Bear says, "The Siberians." Okay, I got it now. And Snorterpoopus is like, "Where are they?" as he rattles the leash. I had to get the entire go. Well, welcome back, Emily. Welcome back. I hope Sammy had a really good walk today. Hello, Sammy. Yeah, walking on asphalt is a good way to wake up. If that's what you're referring to. Yeah, it'll get you up. I walked in Phoenix at 120 degrees and the bottom of my tennis shoes melted. I can believe that. I can believe that. And Snorterpoopus is like, "Did Sammy have good walkies?" He's jealous. I'm sorry, Snorterpoopus, there's nobody uh, to give you a walk. And Hunger Boy says, "I love cats, but I respect dogs." Yes. And we also have Be Humble Day. This is from nationaltoday.com. People across the world, irrespective of their religion, culture, and philosophy, come together and stress the importance of being humble. Many great personalities say that humility is the most difficult of all virtues to attain. Being humble is more than not boasting about one's own life and achievements. It is all about listening to others, accepting our errors and weaknesses, and working on them to get better. But unfortunately, in most cases, humble people receive a bad rap. This is due to the misconception that humility is associated with being too passive, submissive, or insecure. That is far from the truth. Humble people are quite the opposite. They're full of confidence and belief in themselves, so they are eager to help others and hear them out. But by being humble, one can achieve many things, including higher self control and joy. So be humble day. And Emily says, "Oh, Snort, we can go for another walkies. Come and get your leash." And Snort Poopus runs off to get leash. And Be Humble is not celebrated by Harlan Ellison. I don't know who Harlan Ellison is, but I'm sure he's probably very braggadocious. And I'm sure this is Sammy. Yay, Snort, and wags tail happily. You had a day off. You were half asleep and you made it 2 steps before walking on the pavement, before it hit me on the way to the pool. Yes, I have to look who this person up is. Mm. Oh, he's got okay, I gotcha. His yeah. But it sounded like he had a combative personality. He did a lot of fab award-winning sci-fi misses and a lot of good TV too. Well, you could do all that and still be humble. I believe. The next one is Heart Valve Disease Awareness Day. That's a mouthful. It's to raise awareness of the disorder in which one or both heart valves do not operate. It aims to raise symptom awareness, minimum adverse results, and improve detection, increase treatment rates, and improve overall health outcomes. If if Ellison was still alive, he would tell you who he is and why you should worship him. Mhm. Yep, I know people like that today. Yes. Oh gosh, you did that on your 3rd day in Arizona. After that, no more bare feet the rest of the trip. Oh my goodness. Yes, Mrs. Harlan couldn't stop being combative until his 3rd heart surgery. Ironic considering you're bringing up the heart thing. Oh, that is funny. And, Emily's saying, "Snort, come on, let's go. Sammy can't wait for you to join us." But yes, it's heart disease month or something like that. So they have a lot of things about various heart-related, illnesses and disorders. And Snorterpoopus runs to the door out the door with the leash. Oh, you got a long run to get there. You're gonna be exhausted by the time you get there, Snorterpoopus. You're gonna wanna just take a nap. And Emily is laughing. Introduce a girl to engineering day. Oddly specific. This is from daysoftheyear.com. In the spirit of fostering diversity and inclusivity in the world of science, technology, and mathematics, we celebrate a special day each year. This day is dedicated to inspiring young girls to consider careers in engineering, a field traditionally dominated by men. And Slaughter Poopa says, "Don't forget the supersized pooper scooper. I'm a big bear." Oh my goodness. That is rather frightening. And and our last day today is single tasking day. And this is to complete your to-do list one task at a time. Don't do multitasking. You pick one task, focus on that one task that is incomplete until it is complete, and then you start another one. So look at your to-do list, pick one task, focus on completing it, and then pick the next one. That is what single tasking day is all about. And Emily says, "Don't worry, Snort, I got the shovel. I own horses, so you're fine." And Snortopoops is like, "Yay, horsies!" And Hungry is, "Yay, single tasking." And yeah, I think that's going to be my task today. I think I'm going to nap a bit today. Before the show started, I got half of the show done for tomorrow. So I think I am going to nap. I agree with you, Snorterpoopus, 100%. Let's check out our poll. We have 14 people watching, 8 people on the YouTube side with, let's look here, 12 likes. Thank you very much. We have 15 votes. Bugs Bunny's in the lead with Daffy Duck, Elmer Fudd, and Porky Pig in that order. We have also, I don't think we have 66 people watching on Twitch. I just don't think I think we have 6 people watching on Twitch. That is so funny. It says 66, but that's not true. You'll be sleeping with, um where's the fun in single tasking? It's not fun, but you get stuff done because you know what I do? I end up doing a task a bit here, then I go do something else, and then I don't complete anything. And so, yes, and Snorterpoopus will be sleeping with General Grant again. I hope you asked his permission. The audiobook. So those are our celebrations today. They were quite a few. Some of them were silly. Some of them were like, okay, okay, I will cook a sweet potato today if that makes you happy. But That's about all we have today. So we are going to start our shameless promotions. We'll get through these quick. It's an hour and 40 into the show, so I can go take a nap and Starter Poopus can go sleep with General Grant and Sci-Fi can multitask. Emily can take Sammy out for another walk, and Hungry can um what Hungry, what can you do? Hungry can go eat a cheese sandwich. That's what he was going to do. He's going to make something with cheese. Yes. So let's get going with our shameless promotions here. Blocking out the boredom. I'm bored, so let's build something. You can follow me on Twix at MDadmanWalking to find out the times of these impromptu streams. Oh no, Sammy and Stort saw a squirrel. You're in trouble. You're in trouble. Just hold on to that leash and hopefully you won't fall. We also have morning musings with Mrs. Deadman walking during the week, Monday through Friday at 10 a.m. We also have it on the weekends. I did a different slide because it's a special thing that we do on the weekends. We do a puzzle along with our regular stuff that we do. The only difference is I don't show the birthday slides and I don't show celebration slides. We just talk about them, but we do a puzzle and it's really, really fun. Oh, yes, it's chili. That's what Hungry's doing. Hungry is eating chili. Yes. So we have those. Those are Saturday and Sunday at 10 a.m. My want to send me something? Need to know my P.O. box address? Go check out my info pages on YouTube and Twitch. I have them there. Um, so, yeah, if you want to send something, go check that out. Also, if you want to support me, you can on Ko-fi, Mrs.DadmanWalking55, with a monetary donation, a one-time or a monthly. You can also buy me gifts on Throne. That's also Mrs.DadmanWalking55. It's privacy so that I don't know your address, you don't know my address, and everything is all fine and wonderful. Also, thanks to Daisy and Liam for these wonderful gifts. I am going to build one of these. If I can finally get the life in order, we get Grandma Man walking settled in. Hopefully, I'll be able to do one of these streams next week. I'll probably do uh, Stonehenge, and we talk a little bit about our Bamahenge trip and all that kind of stuff. But thank you, Daisy Blossom and Liam, for these. I also like to thank Atwood, Squeaka, Daisy, and Stunning for these gifts. The Ghost Advent Calendar from Destiny 2, Starry Night build, and the two peeing bears, Wheezy and Tinkles. Thank you guys very much for those. My live streams and VODs are on YouTube at Mrs.DadmanWalking55, Twitch.tv, Mrs. Dadman Walking. You can check out my streaming schedule on Twix at MDadmanWalking. If you need any of these hyperlinks, you can go to either my YouTube or Twitch. I have them all listed there. I also have my P.O. box there if you would like to send something. That being said, let's go over to our poll and let's see how it is. I'm going to close that poll in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And we're going to end that poll. And the winner is Bugs Bunny, followed by Daffy Duck, Elmer Fudd, and Porky Pig. Let's check out our rest of our tweets here. We have squirrel. And yay, a squirrel snort. Let's chase it. I'm sure Sammy's saying. And Sci-Fi saying, have a wonderful day. And Hungry Boy saying, Nightio Mombi. And Nightio Story. Snorty. And you voted for Daffy. Um, he never gets any respect. He'll never win. He'll never, never win. So, everybody, thank you so much for the show. And I will say, in the immortal words of Porky Pig, that's all, folks. So remember, that was awful interpretation, but anyway, remember to be kind, show love, and you're not promised tomorrow. So go to bed each night with no regrets. And most of all, I wish you peace. I hope you all have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your day. And I will see you tomorrow at 10 a.m. Bye, everybody. Have a great, great day.